So probabilistic mindset. Probabilistic mindset is probably the most important thing you need to have to become profitable in trading. And what probabilistic mindset is that you need to accept that in trading there is no 100% win rate. It doesn't exist. Even the best traders in the world, they still lose money. They still got negative months. They still got break-even months. Even a quarters. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Market moves in cycles, and there is no 100% win rate in trading. It just doesn't exist. Okay, so having a probabilistic mindset is, I can tell you some information about it, but to actually have that mindset is completely different ballgame. Because if you have probabilistic mindset, you will be able to make money consistently for the rest of your life. So listen, probabilistic mindset, what it is only you thinking in a series of trades perspective instead of trade by trade basis. Okay, what I mean by this, when you are backtesting your trading edge, okay, this is number one thing you need to have in trading. It's a trading edge. This is the number one thing. Without trading edge, stop this video, go find your trading edge on my channel whenever, backtest that trading edge, collect data, then we can talk about mindset. But without trading edge, there is no probabilities, there is no mindset. Okay, so trading edge, which is backed and proven by data. So if you are backtesting that edge, let's say you are going to backtest 50 trades, okay, 50 trades over 1 or 2 years, let's say. Based on that 50 trades and based on the data you collect, let's say, okay, over these 50 trades, I win 60% of the time. So out of 50 trades, I win 30 trades. Okay, that's my edge, that's my probabilities. I know my probability of winning a trade is 60%. With the risk reward, I don't know, 1 to 1, 1 to 2, depends. I'll just say 1 to 1. Okay, I know I'm profitable. Okay, because if I win 30 times, I lose 20 times, I'm profitable. Let's just say it's 1 to 1. It's just an example. Okay. Now you got the data. That's the first step. Okay. Now, that's the hardest part. You go into the live markets and it's completely different ballgame, right? Because your emotions start to play in. In a backtesting, you don't give a fuck because there is no emotions. The money is not tied to your account. The money is not online, so you don't give a fuck. You just backtested your edge. You have the data. You have to take the data and take that edge, and you need to apply it to the live markets without any mistakes. And that's the hardest part, right? But what probabilistic mindset actually is that you grabbing the data and grabbing the edge and applying it on the live markets without any mistakes and thinking about, I tested 50 trades, so right now I'm going to apply 50 trades on the live markets. That's when the most people fuck up. That is the thing. That is the thing where the most people fuck up. You know, in the backtesting, you don't give a fuck if you lose 2-3 trades in a row. You just don't give a fuck. You just go into the next one, right? Because there is no emotion, as I said. But in the live markets, if you lose 2 or 3 trades in a row, you're getting scared, you're getting greed, you're getting FOMO'd. You start to overtrade, you start to jumping the gun, you start to hesitate, you start to make all these trading mistakes, which is fucking up your probabilities. Understand that. You tested something with same exact rules, every single trade, one by one, okay? And right now, you got 3 losses in a row, and the 4th trade is your edge showing up, and you don't take it because you are scared. That is not probabilistic mindset. You need to think in the probabilities, and you know over these 50 trades, you got some stats. It's not over 3 trades, and in backtesting, I was hesitant and I didn't took it. No, you're gonna take it anyways. You need to take it anyways. That's the shift, that's the mindset shift. When your edge shows up, you're gonna take it anyways. Even if you had 10 winners in a row, even if you had 10 losers in a row, you need to take that trade anyways. Okay? Let's say you got 5 losers in a row. What is your mind telling you right now? Oh, that 6 trades, oh my god, I'm gonna lose another money. I'm gonna need to find another job. Your mind starts to play all these fake scenarios in your head. So you're getting scared, obviously, right? You don't want to find another job. You don't want to lose more money. So what is gonna happen? You are scared, you're not gonna take the trade. What is gonna happen? The trade is the winner. What is gonna happen? Your mind is like fucked up. Okay, your mind is right now disappointed, you are sad, you are angry. What is gonna happen? You're gonna overtrade. 2 trades out of your plan. Boom, boom, boom. Fucking up your edge. So you see what happened. You took 5 trades, which was losses, which was even losses in the backtesting, let's say. But the next 3 trades, or the next one, which you didn't took here and you took here, was a winner. This was no take. And then you took 2 more extra, let's say, losses because you were angry. That's not a probabilistic mindset. At this point, you are gambling because that is not what you tested. You didn't test it. You're just acting based on your emotions, and that is the probabilistic mindset. If you are thinking in probabilities and if you are thinking in a series of trades, this is trade by trade thinking. This is trade by trade perspective. You think, okay, I lost previous 2 trades. I'm not gonna take the next one because I don't know, I'm scared. The person who thinks in probabilities and the person who thinks in a series of trades approach, he maybe lose 2-3 trades, but he knows he got 60% win rate over not 5 trades, but over 50 trades. So he's gonna take that trade anyways. He's gonna take that trade anyways. And that is the only way you can make consistent money. That is the only single way. There is no single way. Guys, I'm telling you, no other way exists in trading how to make money consistently. Only the series of trade mindset perspective, only the probabilistic mindset perspective. If you are going to be thinking in a series of trades, trade by trade basis perspective, you cannot make money trading because at some point you are start to act based on emotions and you are going to start to gamble. And how can you make consistent money if you are gambling? Okay, doesn't make sense. At that point, it's just random. So probabilistic mindset is series of trades perspective instead of trade by trade basis perspective. Okay, so how to get this probabilistic mindset is simply fight your conflicting beliefs and your conflicting beliefs, as I said. So let's say right now, you're gonna lose 3 trades in a row and you spot that, hey, I'm scared, I don't want to take this trade because some fake scenario in my head is playing out. But you know, it is your edge, it is my edge, okay? This 4th trade is my edge, but I'm scared. How we gonna adopt this probabilistic mindset is you gonna take that trade anyways. Doesn't matter what happened in the past, doesn't matter. If you're gonna take this trade anyways, and if you are gonna do it over and over and over and over and over again, what is gonna happen is you are building that trading skill, that probabilistic mindset, that habit of, hey, I'm only focusing on taking trades which is based on my edge. Even though past 5 trades was a loss, I don't give a fuck because I know over these 50 trades I got certain stats, certain win rate, and what I also know is if I can, over these 50 trades I can do everything right, what I also know is I'm gonna make consistent money. Okay? That's how I need to think. That is the probabilistic mindset, and that is how you can have and how you can adopt this probabilistic mindset by you constantly fighting your beliefs that, hey, this trade is going to be a loser, I'm scared because the past. No. This trade is my edge, I'm going to take it anyways. Doesn't matter what happened in the past, I'm going to take this trade anyways. And let's see what happens. If you can do it multiple times, what is going to happen in the future? The thought of not taking this trade, it is not even going to occur your brain. It's going to stop exist. It's not going to longer exist because you train your brain that I'm going to take this trade anyways, even though the past was horrible, I'm going to take this trade anyways. You're going to train your brain, and by repetition, you're going to build that habit, that skill of that probabilistic mindset, and you are going to be able to make consistent money because you are thinking in probabilities and you are thinking in this series of trades perspective.